I found the scariest animations on YouTube. This is no joke. These are really creepy stories and animations that you can't miss. Drop the video a like and let me know in the comment section if you get freaked out.
When I was 8 years old, I used to live in my grandma's house in Ecuador.
Okay. Okay.
Many of the neighbors would talk to my parents about seeing weird stuff in the house, like shadows moving around the windows when we weren't home.
What?
The first thing that would come to our heads was that someone must have broken into the house.
No, that's weird.
But nothing would ever be missing.
That's weird too.
Of course, they didn't think that there was someone breaking in. They were sure that our house was haunted.
What?
Everyone even refused to come inside for parties or any other special occasion.
No way.
They told us to get a priest and to get rid of any bad spirits. We didn't take their warnings as something important because my parents don't believe in those kinds of things.
It's fair.
Although I would hear someone going up the stairs at night. Our stairs were really old, so they would make a loud sound when someone would step on them.
Okay, that is super creepy.
However, when I checked, there was nothing.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Run to my bed and cover my head with the sheets until I fell asleep.
Oh my God.
One night, someone started knocking on the door really hard and screaming. We got really scared as it was 12:30 a.m. and everyone was asleep by then in our neighborhood. It was extremely rare that someone would be up at that time. My dad took his shotgun and told my mom and me to stay in my room and not move.
Okay.
I was scared for my dad's safety, but I felt relieved when my dad said my neighbor's name. He informed us that a water pipe had broke in our backyard and the water was spraying his house and broke one of his windows.
Whoa.
He was nice about the situation and even said he'd help us fix the pipe. My dad got the shovels, as the pipes were underground, and we had to dig to see what was wrong and how we could fix it.
Okay.
As we started digging, they realized that they needed other materials, and they went to get it, leaving me alone in the backyard. There was barely any light back there.
Why would he be outside?
It was the moon and one light post a block away from my house.
Why? So why is the kid outside?
I was pissed off. I mean, how could they leave an 8-year-old boy there by himself?
Why are you even outside?
But I didn't say anything about it. About 10 minutes had gone by since they left, and I was wondering what was taking them so long.
It's like 1 a.m.
They were only getting some materials after all. But as I was going to go back inside, I saw something moving really fast at the corner of my eye.
No way.
I froze. I wanted to run, but I couldn't. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't.
There's no way this is real.
All I could do was move my eyes. I started to freak out, looking around to see what the hell was running around me. I didn't see anything. It was as if there was nothing there at all. But then I looked to my right, and I saw something that haunts me to this very day.
No way.
It was a demon, in my opinion.
No
it was so
way.
Tall, around 7 or 8 feet tall. It had long, skinny legs with a really buff body. It also had very long spiral horns.
Oh, that's so creepy.
And his eyes shined in the dark.
There's no way this is real.
I still couldn't move. The thing ran by me, looked at me, but it didn't do anything to me. It just looked at me.
There's no way.
A goat or a sheep. I've never seen one so big or one that walks on 2 legs like a human. It ran, and I hid behind a big tree by my neighbor's house.
There's no way.
Finally, I could move. I yelled at the top of my lungs while crying hysterically. My dad came running with his shotgun in hand and asked me what was wrong. I explained what I saw to him, but he didn't believe me.
Of course
nor
not.
did my mom.
I don't even believe him.
But someone did. My neighbor told me that he thought nothing happened to me because I'm a kid. As time passed, I slowly got over it. I moved from that house and moved to New York.
Dude.
My grandparents sold the house and I left that experience in the past. However, that's not where this story ends.
Wait, there's more?
In my sophomore year in high school, I had a nightmare. The thing that I saw that night was in it this time.
Oh, God.
I could only see its head as it was hiding behind the big tree. He said 3 words that'll haunt me until my time comes. It said, "You can't hide." I woke up from my nightmare and
that is creepy.
While in school, at around 12:30 p.m., there was an announcement. A classmate of mine had been killed in front of my school by a car without brakes.
What?
I turned pale as I thought my nightmare may have something to do with the incident. I was scared and even went home early. I told my parents about it,
What?
But this time they took me to a priest, and he said he'd give me something in 3 days. Every single day I had the same nightmare until my priest gave me a blessed cross, and I haven't had any nightmares about the thing anymore. However, every night I sleep with the covers over my head.
Dude.
Call me a coward or anything you want, but the thing still hasn't left my mind. Those 3 words haunt me to
That
this
is
day,
so creepy.
making me wonder when I will forget or move on from the thing.
Oh! Holy! What? All right, the first one's a little weird, but this is the dark web.
On the chat rooms on the deep web back when I was a sophomore in high school.
Oh, shoot.
Literally every day for about 5 months straight. Before school, after basketball practice, and before bed. I was always on there. I'd chat with this one guy all the time because he seemed really cool.
Oh, God.
He'd always link me to funny videos. In about a month 3, it all changed.
Oh,
He
God.
would send links to weird rooms, then the dark live streams. So one day I was on a stream, and there was a lady chained to a bed and gagged.
What the
Then I
heck?
clicked off of the stream, and I tried to click something else, then the mouse quit moving. It started to move by itself. And
What?
clicked back on the stream with the lady chained down. When it opened back up, the lady was still there.
What the
And
hell?
a man with a potato sack on his head was on the screen. The potato sack only had one eye cut out, and that's all. There was a table that had a hacksaw, gun, and scissors with a shaving razor. The man spoke into the camera and said, "Pick one." Everyone picked the scissors and the razor. He then
What?
shaved her head. After that, he said, "Pick another one." Then everyone picked a gun.
What the heck?
Picked it up, held it to her head, while the woman was screaming, and then I gained control of the mouse and clicked off of it. I was thinking to myself, what am I watching?
What
Then my
the?
mouse clicked on another stream. It was the same man with a barrel with what looked like boiling water in it. I tried gaining control of the mouse, but I couldn't.
What the
I heard
heck?
a different woman crying in the background. The camera then zoomed out, and on the screen I saw the barrel, a bat, and a flamethrower.
A flamethrower?
Then the masked man asked which one. The
What?
chat was split between the boiling water and the flamethrower. The man then said, "I'll use both then." He rolled the crying woman into the side of the camera, turned the flamethrower on, and aimed it at the barrel. At this point, he had her chained to the wheelchair.
What?
The water in the tub was boiling out of control. She started kicking and screaming even more. The man called another guy in the room. They unchained her, picked her up, and threw her toward the barrel. The
What?
screen then went black, but I could clearly hear the woman screaming and splashing. For about 2 minutes, that's all I heard. Then it
What?
stopped. The screen then came back and it was focused on the barrel. The 2 men just stood there,
What?
staring at the camera, breathing heavily. And that woman, I don't know how to explain it, but it was a terrible sight. Then
Holy.
the stream ended. I closed out
What
of everything,
the heck?
and I sat there in silence.
This is why
for a
you don't
while.
go on the dark web or whatever deep web.
Honestly,
Just, dudes,
That
stick to
wasn't my
watching
last
YouTube
time on the
videos.
dark web because I honestly enjoyed it.
What?
There are a lot of people out there like me,
What?
more than you think. Be careful about going on the deep or the dark web.
What? He enjoyed it? Oh my God. What? What?
I
Hello?
was 19 years old at the time, working at a sketchy motel.
Number
The
3.
motel was pretty run down, and the majority of people who stayed there were locals that were just doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. Let's just say the cops came by multiple times a week.
Oh my, just go quick.
I worked
What?
as both a front desk person, checking in these creeps all hours of the night, and as a housekeeper who got to clean up their nasty, vomit-smelling rooms afterwards.
Oh God.
One afternoon, I was working as a housekeeper in the second building of the motel on the backside furthest from the office. I hated working over there because it not only had the most worn-down rooms, but it was always pretty vacant over there and way too quiet for
Oh
comfort.
God. This would be
I
creepy.
began cleaning one of my last rooms and wanted to get done in a hurry because it was getting late. I was washing the mirror in the room that I was cleaning when all of a sudden, I saw a man in the reflection staring at me.
What the
He
hell?
was mid-50s, dirty, with long, greasy hair. Startled, I screamed, "Oh my god." I told him he scared me. The room I was currently cleaning was vacant, so there was no reason why this man should have been in there watching me clean. However, we just had a meeting on customer satisfaction, and my boss was really pressuring us to be more polite and help the guests any way we could. Sir?" I asked him cautiously.
Oh.
Can I get you anything? Towels?" The man just stared back at me with a crooked grin and held out his hands to me. I thought maybe he was handing me a tip for cleaning his room earlier, but when I looked down, I saw he was holding a $100 bill.
What the
Alarms
heck?
started going off in my head. No one tips $100 on a $40 a night room.
Uh-oh.
The man just smiled and said his name was Terry. He said he was staying in the room next door with his wife Sherry and sort of joked about their names rhyming.
Terry and
It smelled
Sherry?
like car oil and alcohol.
I don't believe
When I
it.
asked him why he was trying to hand me $100, he laughed deep in his throat and said, "Me and my wife were watching you, and we just wanted to have fun with you."
What the heck?
I felt like my heart jumped into my throat.
I would grab that spray bottle.
No, I can't do that, sir. I'm
there
sorry.
you go. That's your weapon.
I wanted to run out
Blind
of the
him.
room screaming, but he was blocking the door, my own
Blind
exit.
him.
The man smiled again, taking
Oh,
on a softer tone
heck
of voice,
no.
and invited me to come into his room to meet his wife, just to talk as friends.
No way.
I nervously told him no again, and that I had a lot of work to do for the day. I prayed to God he would just go away, and eventually he did.
Oh,
He
thank
grunted
goodness.
and walked off in what I assumed to be the direction of his room.
What a
My mind
creep.
began racing. There is no wife, I thought. This man could try and kidnap me. I was 110 pounds at the time and not very strong. He could
This is
easily
a girl,
overpower
by
me.
the way.
I locked the room from the inside and went directly to the phone to call my manager at the front desk, but the phone wasn't working. Adrenaline began pumping through my veins, and despite what I was always told not to do, I was panicking.
Oh,
Did he
God.
cut the line? No, I thought. This is a crappy motel. It happens all the time. But I just have to get out. I remembered that I had my cell phone out on my housekeeping card, but that was outside the locked door. I'd have to open the door to get it.
Oh,
I
God.
cautiously opened the door to the room that I was cleaning and peered out. I didn't see anyone, so I frantically began searching my cart for my cell phone.
Oh. Just get out of there. Forget your cell phone. Just cart the
I
hell
was
away.
wasting too much time looking for it, so I just
Get
decided
away!
to run as fast as I could
There
and
you
make
go.
a break for the front desk in the office. Then from behind me, I heard the man again, but this time he was screaming to someone else, "She's running, she's getting away."
What the
I could hear
heck?
his shoes slamming against the pavement after me. I
Run!
quickly turned the corner, grabbed my key card, and let myself into a stockroom and locked the door. Within moments, I heard the sound of the dirty guy and someone else running outside, searching for me. I stayed in that stockroom for 30 minutes shaking until I could no longer
Holy.
hear him searching for me. I finally got the courage to run the rest of the way to the front desk. When I made it there, I collapsed into my boss's arms and he called the police. The man
What
and whoever
the-
else was in the room with him peeled out before the cops could arrive, and I was beyond shaken up.
What the
According to
heck?
the police who ran a search, this wasn't the first time he had done something like this, and he was actually wanted for sexual assault,
What?
gross sexual imposition, and in the past was once charged with rape.
What?
A few weeks later, on what happened to be my birthday, this guy was caught. A few weeks after that, I quit. I
Oh,
will
my
never again
God.
work at another motel.
What the heck? That is crazy! I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm